Welcome back. Today we are doing a speed build of Josephine Clarke's home. She just became a young adult and she has an academic aspiration. Her parents' house is next door, you can see in the corner there. And I am going to spare you my inability to use terrain tools and just move on right here. We are going to make this house very Discover University inspired. And Josephine is the fifth heir to our legacy challenge. So she is, getting her own home. She's got over 400,000 simoleons to use on it. So that is fun for her. She's got to keep that up for future generations. But for right now, we are just kind of putting together the outside of the house. The second floor is actually going to be the main floor, and the first floor is going to have the bedrooms and such. So the entrance here, you go up the stairs to get to the front door. And also the second floor kind of like floats a little bit in the back there. So I am including some columns to, you know, make that structurally make sense, even though it doesn't have to, and it probably doesn't still. And then we are going to add in the roof. And it's just going to be in two pieces, nothing too exciting. I am not a roofing connoisseur, so we are just going to add that in. And because of the snow, we can't even see what the roof looks like, so we'll just wing that. And I started to go with this brick, but then I figured because it's two floors, we don't want to do brick paneling. So I did brick on the first floor and brick paneling on the second floor. And then I had to go find the paneling for the roof pieces so that it would all line up. And I did that. So it actually does make it look a little more like the second floor is supposed to be the main floor with the brick entirely being on the first floor. And then I am going to use Discover University as much as possible because that is her aspiration. And that is the theme of this generation of the legacy. But of course, the pack didn't come with so many things that we could fill an entire house full. So we are just going to do as much as we can and fill in with the other stuff. So here come the windows. And actually, Discover University has really nice window options, like very wide variety of options. Some that are, more traditional looking, some that are more modern looking. And I really like that. So we are just going to fill it up with windows. And of course, they're all on different heights, and I have to go back and fix that later. But, you know, that is going to be a in 20 seconds me problem. So we are going to use a mix of those different types of windows. And then, yes, adjust the heights. I kind of waffled between whether I wanted it to be taller or shorter, but I figured if we lined cabinets up with them, we wouldn't want the windows to be below the cabinets. So I chose a little higher, and then we just decorated with some of the bigger windows in the back leading out into the back patio there, area, whatever it is. And Discover University only had one floor, and I didn't really feel like it was an outside looking floor, so we put it on the inside. And then we use a different flooring for the outside parts, just an easy stone flooring. And put it all over those decks. And then look for inside wallpapers, and Discover University does have a few for the inside, which is good. And I just kind of chose a neutral kind of color for the hallways before going down to the first floor and thinking about how we're going to set up this bedroom situation. I was thinking that that little jut out part by the front stairs could be the bathroom for the master, but I just didn't like the way that this was coming along because it would leave a big space on the left there, and I didn't want there to be so much room to do nothing in this floor. So what I did was just get rid of that I just did and then start again, seeing how far over we could go. And then I created a little hallway. And so there will be a master bedroom with a bathroom, and then two kids' bedrooms. And that little square on the bottom there will be a bathroom. And then I'm just going to go in with different wallpapers, fill up the neutral color for the hallway, and then go find some wallpaper, variations of different colors for the other rooms, and then stone for the bathroom, the two bathrooms. And I wondered if I should add another bathroom to the second floor, but I didn't end up deciding to do that. So then I went and put in the doors for the bedrooms and the bathrooms. And I actually kind of forgot that there was all that stuff on the back of the door, but I don't care. So we used that door anyway. And I just turned it around so that you couldn't really see the stickers and stuff on the back. And then we added in lighting literally everywhere just to make sure that everything looked good and filled in those spaces. You can see the rooms lighting up. So that's really good. Honestly, I didn't really know what to do with the backyard and the deck. I didn't really want to do too much with it. I didn't want to fill it up just for the sake of filling it up. And I feel like every time I add a grill to their house, they ruin everything by setting the whole house on fire. So I decided not to add a grill. I did add a hot spring back there instead, but that will come later. What is coming right now is the kitchen. And I am just doing a really simple kitchen. It has a island area and a just a line of cabinets in the back there. And I actually really like that the university flooring has so many different textures and colors in it because then I don't feel weird about mixing and matching different colors for the different like cabinetry and the silver and the appliances and all that stuff. So I think that that really worked out. And I'm just adding some curtains in here. Honestly, those curtains could be cuter, but that's fine. Then I wanted to put in a bar, but I wanted to find one that even kind of looked like it sort of went with the usual theme that we're going with. So I just chose this one. I'm not even sure that, I mean, obviously the top doesn't match, but I wanted it to match with the flooring too. So we're making an attempt here. And then the dining room area. This is all open concept on this floor, but I just add a dining room table and then a seating, TV, fireplace area. So that comes next. And I was just trying to use what Discover University came with. So we chose their couches and their chairs. They didn't have a TV, so of course we just pulled one off from the regular. But for right now, that is a little seating hangout area. And I did want to put some fun curtains in this area. So I like those swoopy ones. And then I just repeated the curtains right here. I had to move the dining room table to get them to fit though, but that is fine. And then over here, we're going to put the office area. And she is going to go to college and she's going to need all of the kind of academic type things. So we are going to add those in a second. I was going to try and put curtains on these windows, but the one above the staircase, I just could not get a curtain on, no matter what I did, and no matter what curtain I used. So we just gave up there and decided not to put curtains in this area. The windows look nice on their own, it's fine. And then here's the part where I was considering adding a bathroom, but I don't know, I just didn't know what size to make it and didn't think it was going to look good. So then we went on to the desks and the bookshelf and just, kind of the studying office area. I put a chess table in, and then I put in another desk for the research machine computer thing so that she could use that. But it did kind of get in the way of my bookshelf. So I was really thinking hard about what to put over in this area. So I just added another seating area because I didn't want to leave that big open space. And the coffee table was too big, so I sized it down. And then just put a stereo on top. And then I wanted to add something fun to do down here, but I felt like the ping pong table was too large. And Josephine is also an active sim, so I did add a treadmill so that she could exercise whenever she wanted. And we used a foosball table instead and just added a little chair to sit in. It's just kind of another hangout area. And then we went on to the bathrooms. Honestly, most of the bathroom stuff from this pack is meant for more communal living than a household. So I did really use a lot of things that didn't come with Discover University for this part. But we could use some things. And then adding in some mirrors. Just because, when you gotta get that charisma up, you need a mirror. And then bedrooms. So there's the master. It's the only one with a double bed. And then the other two rooms each have two beds. Currently, I have no idea how many kids she's going to have, but this is fine. So just adding in dressers, different Discover University items like the mirror and that kind of stuff, but keeping it a little classier for the master rather than the bright eccentric colors for the other two. And that is pretty much it for the inside. Then I'm thinking about the outside, what can I do for it? And I ended up putting in one planter because we do have a money tree seed, and then a hot spring down below. And then I almost forgot the mailbox, which is something I'm prone to. Also, I wanted to put in like a wall here, but the hot spring didn't want me to, so we just left it like that. And yes, so then this is where I realized that I forgot about the mailbox, so I just added one in over here and added in a barrel in the back. And here are the screenshots. This is the front of the house, the back. It's really, if you want, you can fill up stuff in the backyard. But for right now, I just wanted to start a little blanker. So here is the inside. I actually really like the way those curtains look, and I think that the mix of colors actually is okay, which was surprising to me because watching this back, I was like, oh no, what am I doing with all these colors? So anyway, if you want to check out Josephine's story, you can join me in my Let's Play, and I will catch you guys next time.